Yeah, here we are at Elwood Beach with my Yamaha fjr1300a. Hope you guys can see it. I haven't really checked out the camera. I think it's going okay. We're going to do a ride from the famous Elwood Beach here in Elwood, Melbourne, Victoria, St Kilda. All you can see at the moment is a car park. So, let's get on her. And plug in my heated jacket because it is very cold here in Melbourne still. Let's get it down to low, which we require it to be. On low, I think it's 12 degrees out here. I've got my heated gloves on, my HJCs. A bit of a cloudy day out here today, but should be a nice ride down to Port Melbourne. Yeah, we'll have a look, see how it's going. Bike's running really well after I adjusted the headstand bearing. It was a little bit loose. It felt loose on me, so I pulled it down and adjusted it. Yesterday I mentioned it done 90,000 Ks. Sorry about that. I don't know how to edit the video and tell you that it... I put in it, when I refurbished the bike, I did 90 Ks on it. And then I readjusted the bearing, and now it's really good. Actually, it's absolutely perfect. I noticed it being off because it started getting brake shudder. Okay, I noticed that the bearing was off because it was brake shudder. I knew it wasn't the brakes because I changed the discs to new. Put it up on the stand, grabbed the front forks, moved them forward and back and found the bearing loose. So I readjusted it again. That centre nut there, if you can see it right there, should be 87 pounds of pressure, foot-pounds of pressure. There's a nice man and his dog. Geez, big dog. Yeah, anyway, there's the Elwood Eye Saving Club. The restaurant. This place was, when I was growing up here in the 60s and 70s, this place was all open. All the car park, a massive car park. You could hold 10 times the amount of cars that it can hold now. It's a bit of a drive along there. Lady. See if we can get out. Yep, this is the way out. Yeah, I've got my jacket on low, all the vents are open. My Venturi heated jacket is on low. Gloves are on. It is nice. Let's see if we can make these lights. That was easy. Bike. Guys love riding beach road. They usually start in Port Melbourne and go all the way down to Mordialloc. We're heading along Marine Parade here in St Kilda now. You've got your beach over there. I'll try to keep this camera steady. We've got a lot of wind out here today. I don't know if you guys are picking up the wind noise. Travelling along at 60 Ks. Temperature's come up a bit to 14 degrees. Actually, I might turn the vest off. It's getting a bit toasty in here at the moment, even with all the vents open in the jacket. Ormond Hill. This is what they call Ormond Hill. This is where all the balloons leave from in the mornings. They have balloon rides from here in the mornings. They go over Melbourne, and I think the balloons end up in Kingston. Well, they might come back down here, I'm not too sure. Just over the Elwood Canal. Every time I adjust these, every time I do these headstand bearings, this bike runs so well. It's just the suspension. When you play around with the suspension, you play around with its headstand bearings, you torque them up to normal, the bike runs so well it's not funny. Brakes really easily. There's a marina, St Kilda Marina over there. Hope you guys can see it. A lot of money sitting in the water over there, I can tell you. Every rich man and his dog who owns a boat parks it there just about. I can tell you there's boats in there worth millions. Absolute millions. It's a great summer destination, Beach Road. St Kilda. At night you got cars going up and down here, bikes. Usually the police have got always have an operation here on Saturday nights, usually in this car park on the left. Pulling anything over that makes a lot of noise. So this is Melbourne, Beach Road, St Kilda. Put the windscreen up a bit, kill out some of the noise. This jibby windscreen's a good bit of kit. Sits 15 centimetres higher than stock. Causes a bit of wind turbulence in the rear. We've got Luna Park across the road. Palais Theatre. Famous restaurants along here. Donovan's. Anyone's been down along here, it's a beautiful along here. Massive beach. There's been a lot of renovations done by the council. Donovan's there, very famous restaurant. Caught fire a while ago, but they saved it. And then we've got the Stoke House. And Stoke House is a very famous restaurant. It's been famous since the 20s. It burnt down about, who knows, 10 years ago, and they built this one here. More works going on, playgrounds for kids. You've got the sea baths way over there. Great sauna. I used to go there for a long time. I used to ride my push bike along here when I was a kid in the 70s. All the way to Port Melbourne, then all the way back to Brighton. Go for a swim. The start of Fitzroy Street, St Kilda, up on our right hand side. Could split this, but I'm not going to. Could split it easy. I don't have the panniers on, but I'm not going to. It's a nice leisurely ride. My next blog will be Mount Dandenong. Give you a look up there, but I want to take my Super Duke when I go to Mount Dandenong. I want to get out there and do a blog of that bike as well. But at the moment I'm on the big beast, the rocket, whatever you want to call it. Gee, it's handling well since I've adjusted those bearings. Tweaked up the suspension a bit, a bit more towards hard, because I like a hard suspension. I don't like a soft one. So now it's nice and hard. You can really tip it in if you wished. Let's get up in the left lane and launch off the lights here past these guys. Get down into first. Bring it up to 60 k's. Look how big that beach is over there. We're getting into Middle Park now. Beautiful area to be on a summer's day. Go for a nice walk. We'll go down to the Abel Tasman. The Abel Tasman, that was its old name. Spirit of Tasmania, which will not be docking here in Melbourne anymore. It will be docking in Geelong. I think we've got it for another 4 weeks maybe, or 8 weeks, something like that. I'm not too sure. I'm going to have to get the proper date on it. Look how big the beach is along here. Heading into Albert Park, Armstrong Street. People come and ride their bikes, they walk along here, they train. There's all things for them. There's chin-up bars and there's light weights and things they can train. Not many people here during the week, Friday, Saturday, Sundays. Good Lord Almighty. That's what I used to do. I used to ride my bike along there for a good 15 years when I was a kid. Anyway, getting back to the FJR, it's too hot. I've got the vents open in this jacket. I've unzipped it halfway down, and I'm starting to sweat. I might actually turn it off. Get some cool air in here. Everyone's walking around with beanies and jackets on. I'm on a motorcycle sweating. Good bit of kit, that Venturi jacket. Great bit of kit. Another guy on a bike. Oh, that's better. Got nice cold air coming in.